I had started this fine Saturday morning with scrolling on my bed. I woke up at just after 8 o'clock in the morning. I was scrolling reels on my phone until probably about 10:30. So that is about 2 hours and a half of scrolling to start my day. And it was really shit. I like to be the guy who sort of preaches all these good ideas of good choices and good mental health things and getting away from these bad habits, but even I still struggle with them. And yeah, it fucking sucks. I had a really rough start to the day. And what I did after that was, I woke up and I just went and had a shower without any hot water at all. I didn't even look at the hot tap. I just switched the cold one alone and did the entire shower freezing, freezing cold. And if you're wondering why I did that, sure, it's like, yes, it's a discipline thing and it's good for you and it wakes you up and stuff. But there's some lot of science and research shows that cold showers completely reset your dopamine levels and they're really good for doing that sort of stuff. And that's why I did it for more of that sciencey sort of brain chemistry thing. Um, and it worked. It was really good. So I'd completely fried my dopamine receptors, completely fucked up my brain and all of that kind of stuff in the morning from 2 hours of fucking scrolling, which is like that's really shit, especially for me. I found that horrible. And then I reset myself with a cold shower, and I went on to have a really damn good day today with a lot of productivity, good stuff, reading, cleaning, all of that great sort of thing. And part of my reading today is, funnily enough, I stumbled upon this diagram, which I've seen it before. It's in James Clear's Atomic Habits, very famous book. You've probably heard of it, seen it, and all of that kind of stuff. But this diagram is on page 161 of my copy. And it is, I will try get it on the screen and then run away. Hopefully you can see that. I'm praying that you can. It's a diagram that shows the good choices whenever you make a good choice you go up, and the bad choices when you go down. So I started off the morning with a bad choice, so I went down. But then I like to think that I made a lot of really good choices after that, and then it went up and up and up and up and up. And that is a good day. A bad day would have been if I made the bad choice and I let that morning fuck up of scrolling define me, and I decided not to get out of my bed and I just kept making bad choice after bad choice after bad choice. Then today would have been really, really shit. But what I decided to do was make a bunch of good choices after that, and I like to think that I redeemed my day, and it's a day that I can go to bed feeling fulfilled and happy with. And I want the same for you. So it's this philosophy that you can keep in your back of your mind that when you like make fuck ups, whatever time it is in the day, if it could be like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and you've just made bad choices all day, all day, and all day, and you feel like shit. And I've done that before so many times. I've completely screwed up all my days. I've done the wrong thing over and over again, and it's been about 4 o'clock, and I finally pulled my head out of my ass and I decided to, actually get going and do something. I made a bunch of good choices and I finished the day off strong. And a lot of people say it doesn't matter how you start, but it matters how you finish. And if you finish the day strong, you can go to bed feeling good about yourself, going, you know what, I had a shit start to the day and I finished off really, really strong. And that is one of the most beautiful things you can do to yourself. If you've had a shit day, one of the most amazing things you can do is finish off strong and not let it define you. Don't let those bad choices define you, because there's always a time for redemption. You can always make the last little few good choices to make your day that much better. Because you see, you can make all the wrong choices, and at the very end of your day, make that one good choice, just that one little good choice to finish the day on a win rather than a loss. That one little good choice makes your day that much better. Just that much, that little bit much better. And it makes all the difference in the world if you can do that every single day, make at least one good choice. And that is such an important concept to remember. But there's another one that is really important, and that's the mornings. As you can see, the most biggest impact that the choices have in your day are the ones at the very, very beginning. Like this, the first choice you make, if the first choice you make in your day is a good one, the worst you can get is here, about halfway, right? And if you make a bad choice at the start of your day, the best you can get is halfway. So making the right choice in the morning is super important. Having a series of making the right choice, like not doing what I did, not grabbing your phone and scrolling, but maybe the night before you keep your phone and all the technology outside your room, and the first thing you do in the day is maybe read some pages of a book you like, or journal, meditate for a bit, have a cold shower, do some push-ups, like a little workout, get your shoes on and go for a run. There are so many better choices and better things that you can do every morning than grabbing your phone and scrolling on Instagram or TikTok, or watching pathetic YouTube videos like this one and wasting your time and not learning anything. There are so many better choices that you can do in the morning. And if you can like perfect the morning, you can have such a great day. And back when I was in high school, I perfected my morning. I had such a strong, grounded, perfect morning routine, and every single day just flowed perfectly. But then recently when I graduated, that morning routine has sort of lost itself and it's gone to shit. And I'm trying to find my way back into that again. As I said at the start of today, I began my day with over 2 hours of scrolling, something I don't normally do or like doing. I hate social media, I hate technology for this reason. That the moment you start scrolling, it's like you just lose all sense of yourself. You lose all sense of time, all sense of focus, and it doesn't help you in any sort of way. It doesn't benefit you, and it's just really fucking annoying. It's like it consumes you like a whirlpool in the water. It drags you deep under the ocean, and then you have to fucking struggle and swim out against all the pressure. It's shit. And I really, really hate that stuff. So yeah, since graduating, I haven't had much of a big routine going, and I'm starting to find my way back into it. That cold shower was a great way to start my day, so I'm going to try incorporating that into my morning routine. First thing every single day, a cold shower. It's either that or like the meditation, the journaling, the breath work, all of those things. So yeah, to sum up this video, it doesn't matter how you finish. It doesn't matter how you start the day. I mean, it does, but what really matters is how you finish. If you finish the day with that last little good choice and you end the day on the win, you can go to bed feeling really damn happy about yourself. But the start of the day is also the most crucial part of the day. I've read this so many times, and I've seen so many like successful people and stuff talk about that. They always say the most important part of your day is the very beginning and your morning routine. If you have a grounded morning routine and you do the right thing, the same thing every single day, a lot of the time your days just follow through. Momentum carries you, and you just live such an excellent day. I've seen so many people talk about that. I've had perfect morning routines in my life, and I've seen the benefits they have. I've seen how powerful they are. But I've also lived a life, and more recently I've lived a life without a morning routine, and I've been screwing up a lot. And I see both worlds, and I can tell you that the world without the morning routine is pretty shit, and the world with the morning routine is bloody incredible. So starting the morning is very important, but finishing the day is just as important. So I hope you take those 2 lessons for you in this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more from me, top link in the description, join that community. And I'll be very excited to see you there. That's it for this one. See ya.